Welcome to another episode of SoulVybe the Experience. I'm your host, Soul, here to share wisdom that transcends the ordinary and propels us into the extraordinary. Today, we dive into a transformative topic, eliminating three core inhibitors: fear, limited vision, and low self-esteem, to elevate faster in our spiritual and personal growth. Let's embark on this path of enlightenment together. Fear is not just an emotion, it's a barrier. It keeps us from making decisions, from stepping into our light, and from embracing the unknown. Fear thrives on uncertainty. But remember, every spiritual journey begins with a step into uncharted territory. To release this fear, engage in daily affirmation and meditations. Visualize yourself transcending fears, seeing them not as barriers, but as gateways to strength. Each fear conquered is a chain released on the mind, allowing your true spirit to soar, allowing your true light to shine. Let's just think back to a time where we might have been afraid of something or we might have feared something, but the moment we took the first step into doing it, we became confident. It may not have been the greatest confidence, but it was confidence nonetheless. And the more steps you took, as you took that second step and that third step and that fourth step, you began to become even more confident. And by the time you got to the finish line, by the time you got to the point where you wanted to be, you had this confidence that no one could take away, whether it was with graduation, whether it was as small as a bug, or whether it was as big as starting the vision. That vision that you had put on that vision board, or that business that you wanted to start. These are all things that were unknown to us before we took the first step. And before we took that first step, the only thing that was holding us back was us, which leads us to the second point: limited vision. Now, many of us, especially as adults, we have a limited imagination because we were taught that the imagination was for children. But there's nothing we do without our imagination. There is nothing we can purchase without our imagination. We even go house shopping with our imagination, which is our inner vision, right? We go and we find this picture and we look at this picture, we hold it up and we imagine what this picture would look like in our house. If we like the imagery that we imagine, we purchase the picture. If we don't like it, we put the picture back. Or we see this very nice golden statue that we want to purchase and we look at it and we think to ourselves, what would this look like in the house? Then you imagine where you want to put it. And in your mind, if you like what that imagery looks like, you purchase it. If you didn't like that imagination that you had or that image that you had, you put it back. That goes with every single thing that we decide to do and decide not to do in life. So we have to expand our vision. Why? Because limited vision confines our dreams to the familiar and comfortable. It restricts our potential to the boundaries set by our current circumstances and our previous family members or our previous generations. Imagine seeing beyond the boundaries where possibilities are boundless. Imagine you expanding your vision You expand your vision by continuously educating yourself. Read, explore, engage with new ideas, and talk to people who challenge your perspectives. Set goals that scare you because they are so bold, so grand, so big. This is not just growth. This is evolution of your vision. And the more you visualize, the more your visions will evolve. It will scare you, but take the first step. And we have to stop doubting ourselves so that we can use that power to manifest what it is we seek. So this is not about just growing on our spiritual journey. This is not just about having personal growth. This is about manifestation as well. Whatever it is you seek to manifest, you're going to need these three core inhibitors to be removed or at least limited in order for you to have that faith, in order for your faith to be greater than your doubt. Which leads us to our third point, low self-esteem. Low self-esteem is that voice inside that whispers you're not enough. Many of us feel that we're not enough. Even the greatest of us still have self-doubt. Self-doubt is a very serious thing. But you have to remember that you're a creation of the universe. You're not meant to just exist, but to thrive. I myself remember this statement that I always say to myself when I get ready to create something, which is the creator created his creatures to create. The creator created his creatures to create. Everything from creation must create. Everything in creation must create. Everything around creation must create. What's stopping you from creating? And these three inhibitors can stop anyone, like a brick wall. A wall so tall, a mountain so big that you will forget that you even had a vision to create. So for this third point, this low self-esteem, we have to make sure we get that out of our head so that we can combat this voice by recognizing our inherent wealth. List your strengths, list your accomplishments. Let each one resonate as a testament to your capabilities. Surround yourself with people who uplift you. Go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. And I don't mean just be around yes men. I mean, be around people who feel like they're a part of your body when you succeed and when you fail. They're a part of your being. I remember seeing this video one time, and on this video, this pastor was talking about how he slammed his hand in the door. But when he slammed his hand in the door, the pain was in his hand, but his feet and his legs started moving because they were a part of his body. Even though his hand was in pain, his feet responded, his legs responded, the muscles in his entire body responded. These are the type of people you need to be around. This is your body. This is your tribe. They will respond when you succeed, and they also will respond when you fail because they understand that failure is just a step towards success. It's not the end all be all. So when you're around people who lift you up, you realize you have a community and you can engage in that community and foster positivity and growth. Remember, the opinion doesn't define you. The only one that should define you is what you think about yourself, your own opinion. Grounded in that divine belief that you are limitless. So as we continue to remove these three inhibitors, make sure you congratulate yourself with everyone you remove, everyone you limit. Because the more you limit these inhibitors, another side of you will transcend, another side of you will ascend. But I thank you for watching this video today. As we conclude today's journey, remember that the path to elevation requires us to shed dead weight. that holds us back. Fear, limited vision, and low self-esteem. They are not your masters. You are the master. They're your servants. And yes, they can be good at serving, but they'll be horrible at ruling over your life. You are the architect of your destiny, sculpted by divine hands. Join me next time as we continue to explore realms of transformation and enlightenment. For more insight, subscribe to SoulVybe the Experience. And together, let's build a world where the soul's light leads the way. May your day be filled with purpose, your night with peace, and your prayers with power. And remember, you are the creator of your universe. The very power that made the very fabric of this world is yours to wield.
Scream aloud, say repression ain't for me. Dopest to ever do it, point out who could refute it. Keep you sleeping zombies as generals in my unit. We the good fella type, cool it and never lose it. And if you out of tune, spiritually I can tune it. Rule number 1, self-preservation. Rule number 2, never listen to a hater. I just focus on the paper, tell me what's a perpetrator. Won't really care, we'll find out later.